started. So to get started, we're going to need our yarn. I'm going to use Robin, which is 100% acrylic, and I have it here. And then you're going to need some scissors, you're going to need a hook, and you're going to need your tape measure. Okay, I am using a 3.5mm hook. I know you can't see it, you can't see the 3.5 because I've used it for so long. I need to get new hooks, oh god. Anyway, this is a 3.5mm hook and your tape measure. I'm going to show you how to take your measurements. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so once you've taken your measurements, we're going to start by making, so mine is 34. We're going to start with making a chain. You're going to make a slip knot. Once you make your slip knot, you are going to make a chain long enough to go all the way to 34. So I'm going to make 140 to 150. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 150. We're going to measure that and see if we are going to take anything out. As you can see, 150 is going way past the 34 mark. So I'm going to remove 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, again, take my tape measure. It's going to 33, and then when stretched all the way to 34, which is what we need. So this is going to be our foundation chain. So the next thing you're going to do, you're going to hold on to the 140th stitch. You're going to chain 2, okay, and then you're going to add the 140th, so we're going to go to a 139th stitch. Okay, so you're going to remove your thumb from the 140 and go back to the 139, so that you have 1, 2, 3 stitches on your hook. Okay, and then you're going to turn your work onto the side and you're going to go into the 139 stitch. Okay, and make a double crochet and make another double crochet in the same stitch. Okay, after that you're going to chain 2. You're going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th one you're going to make 3 double crochets. Like that. You're going to chain 2, and then you're going to skip 3, so 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th one you're going to make 3 double crochets in that same stitch. Like that. So chain 2 again in the in the 4th stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you skip 3, and in the 4th one you make 3 double crochets. So this is what you should have. This is what you should have, yeah. So continue doing that until you get to the end. You chain 2, you skip 3, and in the 4th one you make 3 double crochets all the way until you get to the end. Okay, so this is how our row 1 is looking like. So once you're done with that, we are going to attach it to this other end, and you're also going to attach it down here. Okay, so we are going to chain 2 and then attach it to this other side. That, and then we're going to attach it down here. Okay, so after that you're going to slip stitch. You're going to slip stitch into the next one, then you're going to slip stitch into the chain 2. Okay, and then after that you're going to chain 2 to make them 3. I mean, you're going to chain 3, sorry, to make it a double crochet, and then you're going to make 2 more double crochets into that chain 2 space, like that. Then you're going to chain 2 into the next chain 2 space. You're going to make 3 double crochets, like that. Then you're going to chain 2 again into the next chain 2 space. You are going to make 3 double crochets, like that. So you're going to go all the way around until you get back to this point, and you also add another 3 double crochets into this chain space, and then we attach and we continue. Okay, so continue with that pattern until you get to the end. So you're almost towards the end, so I'm just going to finish up here. Then we're going to chain 2, and we're going to work on this chain 2 that we made to attach the 2. So what you're going to do is make sure that your work is not twisted. So like that, so just making sure it's not twisted, so that when we attach, we don't attach it wrong. Okay, so chain 2, and then you're going to hold on to this part and make 3 double crochets into that chain 2 space, like that. Then you're going to chain 2, and you're going to attach to the 3rd stitch on the first chain 3 that we made, like that. So that is your complete row 2. So now we are moving forward to row 3. So on row 3 you're going to slip stitch into the second stitch, slip stitch into the third stitch, and slip stitch into the chain 2 space. Okay, so after that you're going to chain 3, then you're going to make 2 more double crochets. The chain 3 counts as a double crochet. Okay, so make 3 more double crochets, chain 2, make 3 double crochets, chain 2, make 3 double crochets, so this is going to be our row 3, and this is the pattern you're going to repeat until you have enough or until you get close to your armpit, so that we can create the armpit holes, because we're going round and round. Yeah, so when you have enough, I'm going to show you how to take the measurement too. I'm going to attach it somewhere on the screen. So once you make enough, I'm going to let you know how many rows I'm going to do for mine, but once you make enough, we're going to make the armholes. So I'm going to be back once I'm done with the few rows that I'm going to do. Okay, I'll see you guys then, but just continue with the same pattern until you have enough for yourself. And you can also measure it. You can just wear it and see where it gets. If it's just under your armpits, then we can start making the armholes. Okay, but I'm going to show you how to take the measurements, and I'm also going to show you to let you know how many rows I'm going to do, okay, for mine. Okay, so I went ahead and did 18 rows. These are 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So 18 rows in total. So what you're going to do next is you are going to need stitch markers, and I have my stitch markers right here. So we are going, number 1, we are going to count this cluster of 3s and see how many we have all around. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So in total there are 36. We are going to divide that by 2. So that is going to be 36 divided by 2. That's going to be 18, yeah? So we are going to count 18 from here. So this is going to be our first stitch marker. So the space, okay, so we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Okay, so we are going to place the next stitch marker right here, like that. So this is what we're going to have. So the next thing now we are going to do is we're going to start working on the front panel and the back panel. So we are going to start with either the front or the back, either is fine. We're going to start, and we are also going to make it into, like, we're going to decrease and then increase just a little bit towards the top. Okay, so just to make the armholes look I don't know, I will show you how they're going to look like afterwards, because I don't want them to just be straight. I want to create, like, you know, a curved armhole type of thing. So we are going to attach our yarn right here. So we are going to use this one. We're not even going to cut it out. Okay, just a minute, wait, give me a minute. Okay, so this chain 2 space here that has the stitch marker and this other chain 2 space, those are going to be the first separation of the arm. Okay, so we are not going to be working on those chain 2 spaces right there, so I'm going to start working on the next one. Okay, so already that is going to start decreasing. So let's first remove the stitch marker. Make a slip stitch, make a slip stitch, make a slip stitch, and make a slip stitch into the chain 2 spaces and chain 3. Okay, then let's return our stitch marker here. Okay, so you're going to chain 3 and make 2 more double crochets into the chain 2 space. Then you're going to chain 2, make 3 double crochets into that chain 2 space, chain 2, make 3 double crochets, so this is the last cluster of 3 double crochets together. So this is the next one. We're not going to work on that one. Okay, so after that you're going to chain 4. You're going to chain 5, sorry, and then you're going to turn your work around, and then you're going to make 3 double crochets in the next one. You're going to skip over the chain 3, the 3 double crochets, sorry, and then you're going to make 3 double crochets into the next chain 2 space, chain 2, make 3 double crochets like we've been doing, chain 2, make 3 double crochets. Do that all the way until you get to this other part. We are working on the front or the back panel, whichever. They're going to be identical, so it doesn't matter. We are working on one of the panels, so we're going to work all the way until we get to the end, and I'll see you guys on something. Okay, so now this is the last chain 2 space, and then the end of the second row, since we separated the second row of the front panel. Then once you have that, you're going to chain 2, and then you're going to attach it into the chain, the third stitch, sorry, on the chain 3 space that we made. Okay, and then after that, going to row 3, we are going to chain 3, turn our work around, and then we are going to place 2 more double crochets there. Oh, sorry. We're going to place 2 more double crochets there, like that, then chain 2, then just continue working your 3 double crochets in every chain two space and chaining 2 in the middle, and then I'll see you guys once I'm at the end of the 3rd row. And then from the 4th row we are going to do something a little bit different. So yeah, just continue, finish up the 3rd row of the front panel, and then I'm going to meet you at the end. Okay, so now we are to the end of the 3rd row. We are going to make 3 double crochets, and the last double crochet you're just going to attach it into the 3rd 1, 2, 3. You're going to attach it right here into the 3rd stitch. Okay, like that. So now you're going to decrease again. So you're going to turn your work around. This is row 4. Okay, you're going to turn your work around. You're going to slip stitch into the 2nd stitch. You're going to slip stitch into the 3rd stitch. You're going to slip stitch into the chain 2, and then you're going to chain 3. And then we are going to add 2 more double crochets into the same chain 2 space, just like we've been doing. And then just chain 2 and continue placing 3 double crochets. Chain 2 and continue. Okay, I'll see you guys at the end of the row. So this is the end. So we are going to chain 2 and make 3 double crochets in that chain 2 space, and then we're not going to go to the end of it. Okay, because we decreased here, we're also going to decrease here. Okay, so you're going to chain 5. Okay, then you're going to turn your work around, and then you're going to work in the next chain 2 space. Then chain 2, and continue all the way until you get to the end. Okay, and we're going to do that for another row. So they're going to be 3 rows, okay, like we did in the first one. So this is the 2nd row, so finish that up and then make the 3rd row, and then I'm going to meet you once I'm done with my 3rd row. Okay, so I am done with the 3 rows. So I've decreased here. I did 1, 2, 3 rows, then I decreased, and I did 1, 2, 3 rows, then I decreased 1 more, and I did 1, 2, 3 rows. Okay, so now from here, I hope you can see the shape it's making over here. So we are going to try and curve it outwards again, like increasing, so that we get that curved shape of the vest. Okay, so now what you're going to do is, okay, so now we are going to start increasing. Okay, so you're going to chain 3. Right, initially we were chaining 5 here, okay, instead of 3. We are chaining 5 and going into this, let me show you, 3, 4, 5. Initially we were chaining 5 and we start from the first chain 2 space, but right now we are going to chain 3 because we are doing an increase. You're going to chain 3, and then you're going to make 2 more double crochets in that last double crochet stitch. Like that. Okay, then you're going to chain 2, then you're going to go into the next chain 2 space, I mean into the first chain 2 space, and you're going to make 3 double crochets. Okay, so you're going to chain 2 and then continue just as we have been doing. So this is an increase. Okay, so you're just going to continue until you get to the end. Okay, and now we are at the end. So this is what we're going to do. You're just going to chain 2, make 3 double crochets in the next chain 2 space, like that. Then you're going to chain 2, and because we're increasing, we're not just going to make 1 double crochet here and end the work. We're going to make 3. Okay, so you're going to make 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that is going to be an increase on this side and also an increase on this other side. So we're going to do 3 increases. Okay, so we are going to do 3 increases, and all of them are going to be the same. So you're going to chain 3, yeah, and then you're going to turn your work around, and then you are going to make 2 more double crochets in that first stitch. Okay, so you're going to add 2 more to make an increase, like that. Then you're going to chain 2. You're going to place 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space, like that. Then you're going to chain 2 and continue until you get to the end of this row. Okay, and then when you get to the end, you're going to just place 3 double crochets in this last stitch. So let me just continue making my 3 double crochets in every chain 2 space, and then I'll meet you guys once at the end. So now I'm almost towards the end. We are going to place 3 double crochets like that, and then you're going to chain 2, and then we are going to place 3 more double crochets in that last chain 3 space, like that. So that is another increase. Then we're going to make our last increase, chain 3, turn your work around, we'll go ahead and make 2 more double crochets into that same stitch, chain 2, then make 3 double crochets in the next chain 2 space, and do that all the way until you get to the end, and I will see you guys once I'm there. Okay, now we are at the end of the 3rd increase row, so I'm just going to make 3 double crochets here, chain 2, and make 3 more double crochets, like that. So that is your complete 3 increases, and I hope you can see what I was talking about. Now it's curving outwards, so your armhole is going to have that curve. Okay, so now we are going to work on okay, let me show you. For me personally, I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 and 18. So I'm going to count 5. Let me get my stitch markers. So I'm going to count 5 the chain 2 spaces. So 1 2 3 4 5, and I'm also going to count 5 from this side. 1 2 3 4 5. Then this is going to be the neck area. I don't want the neck area to be too big because it's going to be more I'm going to do some what are they called, single crochets around the neck area, so I don't want it to be too big. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to chain 3, no sorry, I'm going to chain 5, I have 5, right now we are not increasing, okay? So I'm going to go into the next chain 2 space, and I am going to make 3 double crochets. Then I'm going to chain 2, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, then chain 2, and the last 3 double crochets right into where the stitch marker is. Okay, then I'm going to chain 5, turn my work around, and then go into the next chain 2 space. Okay, make 3 double crochets, chain 2, make 3 double crochets, chain 2, make 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, and finally chain 2 and make 3 double crochets in the last in the first chain 5 space. Okay, then you're going to chain 5, turn your work around, and place 3 double crochets in the next chain 2 space. Do that until you get to the end. We are only increasing, we are only doing 3 rows of that part. It's the part that is going to go over your shoulder. Like that. So that is what you should have. We have done 3 increases. So I'm going to do that on this other side here, and then now we are going to work on the back panel. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this off. I'm going to leave a little bit of yarn so that I can attach it with the back panel. Then I'm going to attach my yarn on this other side. Right here. So I'm going to make 2 more double crochets. You're going to, once you attach, you're going to make 3, you're going to chain 3, and then you're going to add 2 more double crochets in that chain 2 space that has a stitch marker. Then you're going to chain 2 and go into the next chain 2 space. So here we're just repeating what we did on this other side. You're going to make 3 rows of this, and then we are going to do the back panel. So now I'm done with the 3 rows. Also going to leave a bit of yarn. There we go. So now this is what you have on the front panel. Okay, this is how it should look. The curve over here, this is the neck, the neckline, the neck area. So now we are going to go ahead and do the back panel. The back panel we're going to do exactly the same way that we did the front panel. Okay, so if you need help with that, just go back to the front panel side and watch it over again and do the exact same thing with the back panel. Remember where we placed our stitch markers, we're not working on that chain 2 space. Okay, so the back panel we're going to start on this the next chain 2 space, and we are going to end it just right before the stitch marker. So we are going to end it on this chain 2 space. Okay, so we are going, the back panel is going to be from this chain 2 space to this chain 2 space. Okay, so on this side I made 1, 2, 3 rows like I told you initially. On this other side I made 4 of them. Okay, and the reason I did that is because one is going to like lie on top of the shoulders, so I did that for both of them. One side I did 4, one side I did 3. So now I just took my needle and I am going to attach the two together. So this, okay, so now we are going to work on the neck area. I am going to make a slip knot. And I am going to attach it anywhere, just anywhere. So I'm going to attach it here. And we are going to make single crochets. Okay, so make single crochets all the way until you get to the you get back to where you started. When you get to the chain 2 space, you're going to make 1 single crochet, then continue making single crochets inside the 3 double crochets, then make 1 single crochet in the chain 2 space, make single crochets in the double crochets, 1 single crochet in the chain 2 space, and do that all around until we get back to where we started. Okay, also when you get to this part that we made 3 rows, this part, the shoulder part, in the double crochet you're going to place 2 single crochets, okay, like that. And then in this chain 3 you're going to place 2, and then place 2 again in the double crochet, and then place 2 in the chain 3 space, place 2 in the double crochet, place 2 in the chain 3 space, that. And then in this space we are going to just place 1 to get us back to where we started, and then you're going to slip stitch, okay, like that. So that should be your row 1. This is how it should look like. So we are going to do a couple more rows. I don't know how many I'm going to do, but let me see. So you're just going to chain 2 and then make a single crochet in the first one, and then now just continue, because now you have clear stitches. You're just going to continue placing 1 double crochet in every 1 single crochet in every single crochet that we made in the previous row. So just continue doing that. Let me see how many rows I'm going to do, and then I'm going to let you know. Okay, so this is how it looks. These are the armholes, the neck area, the other armhole. So now we are going to work on these parts. Okay, so, we need to create some ribbing around the stomach area. So you're going to make a slip knot, and then we are going to attach it anywhere, just anywhere on the top. Let's do it here. Just going to attach it, and then we are going to make 12. We're going to make a chain of 12. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12. Okay, so we are going to skip the 2, and then we're going to go into the third one, so the 10th one, and then we're going to make a single crochet all the way until we get to the base. So those are 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and the last one 10. Right. It's a bit tight. Come on. Okay, 10. Okay, and then we are going to make a slip stitch, sorry, in the same chain 2 space, like that, and then we're going to go into the next stitch where the 3 double crochets are attached and make a single crochet like that. Then you're going to chain 1, turn your work around. Now we're going, like I said, you need them to be 10, so let's go from here. 1 2 3 4 6 7 8 9 10. So I need to start from here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and the last one 10. Okay, and you're going to chain 1, turn your work around. We work downwards now. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and the last one 10. Okay, then you're going to slip stitch in the chain 2, and you're also going to make a single crochet in the same chain 2 space. Okay, and then you're going to chain 1, turn your work around and work upwards. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and lastly 10. Okay, and chain 1, turn your work around again. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and the last one is 10. Okay, then we're going to make a slip stitch in the cluster point, and then make a single crochet in the chain 2, then chain 1. Okay, so that is the pattern you're going to keep repeating. Let me show you one more time. Does that take? Chain 1, turn your work around, and let's go back. Like that. Then you're going to slip stitch, so the chain to get at least it gets 2 stitches, whether it's a slip stitch or it's a slip stitch, sorry, it's going to get a slip stitch and also a chain single crochet. So it can either start with a single crochet, then a slip stitch, or a slip stitch, then a single crochet. Right now it's getting a slip stitch, a single crochet and a slip stitch, and then the single crochet is going to go into the cluster point. Okay, I hope you understand. So now when I go up and come back down, I'm going to make a slip stitch in the chain 2 and also make a single crochet to go up. and then when I come back, I'm going to slip stitch into the cluster point and then make a single crochet in the chain 2. Okay, so that is the pattern you're going to go with so that it doesn't become too tight. So yeah, let's do that. I'll see you guys once I'm done. Okay, so I have completed. This is how it looks. This is the front side. There you go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and also give me a thumbs up. I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye.